As Father's Day approaches, we want to talk about a side of new parenthood that doesn't really get talked about. It's postpartum depression in dads. It's estimated that 1 in 10 fathers experiences this. Joining us right now is Chris Rose. He's a licensed clinical social worker who also facilitates a dad support group with Postpartum Support International. Chris, thanks for joining us this morning.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So you're not only a clinician, but you've also lived through postpartum depression yourself. If you would walk us through what that was like when you first realized something was wrong.
Yeah, I would say I usually equate it to feeling like you're walking through darkness or walking through a very foggy forest. You can see things, but you can't really see ahead of you. And so, really, a lot of the symptoms, they mask themselves, they hide, and then they all come out at one time.
And what were those symptoms like?
Yeah, so I developed specifically like postpartum OCD, postpartum rage, uh, postpartum anxiety and depression as well, on top of also being diagnosed with ADHD. And so a lot of those all heightened and all like just felt like you don't feel like yourself.
Yeah. What made you finally reach out?
Well, my wife was currently going through postpartum depression as well, and so thankfully she had found um, Postpartum Support International, and so she was going to groups basically almost 2, 3 times a day, and during her groups she had noticed that they were talking about like, oh, dads can also develop postpartum depression, and so she had kind of told me, and she said, hey, you should maybe check out these groups, and so I started going to the dad support group and then going to the parent support group and was able to learn more and was able to kind of work through my journey through postpartum depression.
Yeah, so I said 1 in 10 fathers experiences this paternal postpartum depression. Why do you think that number is underreported?
Well, I think dads have a fear of showing vulnerability during this time. It's a really hectic time for both parents, but really there's a transition with the dads where, we as the support system don't have that we have that switch where we hold the baby for the first time, and that's really when everything becomes real for us, right? Moms have a beautiful transition into parenthood for the 9 months, where we're kind of on the support side, we're onlookers the whole time, and then we're thrown into this, new role as a parent, and so our evolution is a little bit slower than I would say than moms.
Yeah. If someone suspects their husband, partner, son, or friend might be struggling, what should we be looking for?
I would say change in who they were or their demeanor. As an example, I'm still a very easygoing person. It takes a lot for me to get upset about anything. But my wife noticed that things were getting to me very quickly. For example, my cats would just be meowing at night, as cats do, and it would make me so angry because I felt like they were going to wake up the baby, right? So you want to look for these little changes in each other and make sure that like you're having that honest conversation, not a conflict type of communication, but more of like hey, I'm noticing this in you. Uh, let's talk about it. How are you feeling? How are you really feeling? Please let me know. So I think
Yeah.
that's the key, is the communication.
Communication. Is there something that well meaning family members make mistakes when they're trying to help? What should we avoid?
Yeah, I think, first thing is we tend to look at this as like just the baby blues, or, something that's just like, well, you're a new parent, you're just going through, what every parent's gone through, which is true, but there is a emotional and a mental health at risk when you're not sleeping for X amount of time, when you're, constantly on edge about things. So I think those are the things that we need to watch out for. Those are the things that we need to address. Making sure that both parents are getting the rest they need is definitely a key and very helpful.
Yeah, rest is always so key with anything. Postpartum Support International. Talk to us about this group and what you help facilitate?
Yeah, so Postpartum International, you can go to their website at postpartum.net. We have an app, so we're on the go at Connect PSI. We have dad support groups every Friday of the month at different times, but there is support group for dads specifically. They also have parent groups. So if both parents want to go to a group, or if you just want to go to a group by yourself, like I did, you're able to do that. PSI has support groups every day, I think, except for Saturdays, and there's a lot of groups. Like, we're talking about almost 30 groups a day. So you can find something that will help you and give you the information you need to get through this journey through postpartum depression.
All right, Chris Rose, thank you for helping shed some light on this important subject. With a lot of new fathers, they might not know what they're going through, but there is help out there. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.